Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. On the visitor sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. His squad has lost back-to-back games, hoping to get back to their winning ways here. His counterpart on the Ravens side is John Harbaugh. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen, that's the rookie Tyler Luke. He begins this one. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
As you watch the tape from last week, it really just came down to decision-making. Just too often he made the wrong throw, the wrong read, the wrong decision, and ended up costing his team pretty heavily. So it gets back to the basics. Just trust your eyes. Take what the defense is giving you. You don't have to force things. As the game goes on, those opportunities to attack will present themselves. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Once more, it's Anderson. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. They need 8 as they come up for third down. On play action, here's May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, New England.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold him to a gain of 2.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, it's May. He's got his man, Kayshon Boutte. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Patriots first down. May gonna look to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. Off the play fake, here's May. This one caught at the 4. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on fourth down.
They'll try it now with Henderson. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
We'll see how much that decision costs them as the game unfolds, but give credit to this defense. They found a way to get off the field. They had their backs against the wall there on the opening drive.
Henderson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Borregales for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Tylan Wallace now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watched last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in that end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
They'll send Flowers in motion. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Raven first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Gonna go right back to Henry. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jack Gibbons is there to bring him down.
36-yard line.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. We are through one. The Patriots out on top. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Right over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop to keep the game to nothing.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
That's good.
1st and 10.
First down. First and 10.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TDs.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Marcus Jones now to return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Patriots offense and Stephon Diggs heading back out on the field. And as the weeks start to dwindle away here in the regular season, he's currently number 1 in the league in receptions. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
And he's going to have a Patriots 1st down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
13 yards.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. It's May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him, they've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. They'll go play action with May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. They've been one of the better teams running the football all year, evidenced by the ease with which they ran it on that prior drive. Off the play fake, Jackson. That's to the tight end, Kohler. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
40-yard line.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. A quick slant to Flowers. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And that will lead to a 2nd down. On the give, it's Henderson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, New England.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Diggs.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible, and so far they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm or they're going to be in for a long game.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Hunter Henry, touchdown New England. His 6th touchdown now for the season. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Ravens 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Justice Hill to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense going to take over just before the half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
It's not.
On the give, here's Henry. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime
Our
report.
trip through the NFL starts now. In the Windy City, the Bears at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Packers. And it's Dontavian Wicks. And this is a touchdown. The Packers win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. We go from there to this, the NFC title game rematch from a year ago. Eagles and Commanders, this one in D.C. And it's the man, Saquon Barkley. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Eagles come away with a victory. They win by 6. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks hosting the L.A. Rams. And this is Jackson Smith-Njigba. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it. as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position.
It's hot! It's hot!
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Runs at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17
Taking
yards.
advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
It's hot! It's hot!
Hopkins sent in motion. He'll get this out wide. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A loss of a yard.
It is
It's
3rd and long.
15.
To throw is Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flower. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Left side, he's got Henry. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
First down, New England.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Poona Ford is there to bring him down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Off the play fake, it's May. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's good.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll run with Henderson. A short game down to the 7.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing on second down. May. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And now, 3rd and goal coming up. To throw is May. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and through. And the Pats will take a 21-7 lead.
Ravens 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Pistol give to Henry. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Middle. From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 3. Jackson looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and short. Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
One quick.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Henry will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The extra point is good, and the Ravens draw closer here. It's 21-14. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Jones now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Off the play fake, here's May. He'll spot Henry, open downfield. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
And the Patriots.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
45-yard line.
On the handoff, Henderson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action with May. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And wow, he is light on his feet. Spinning forward, that's a pickup of about 9.
10 more yards. Jair Alexander on the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 16-yard line.
2nd and inches. Again, it's Henderson. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
A 7-yard gain.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Forced out left. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. He's had a nose to the end zone all season long, and now here in the month of December, he is the NFL's leader this season for rushing touchdowns.
Sit hot! Sit hot!
play action. Here's Jackson. It's a short one, caught by Andrews. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 18-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
It's a gain of 8.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Another try, 2nd and 10. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Brought down back at
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
2nd down.
Now, faking the give. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Off the play fix. He'll look to throw. All in by the tight end, Henry. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
4th down.
So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one online. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This returnable for Wallace. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense ready for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Henry. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds remaining to play. A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
A loss of a yard.
New England going to take their 2nd timeout, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game.
Hey, hey.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have the Ravens' 1st down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They pick it up on 4th and 2. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And to the tight end, Kohler. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Here's 1st down.
12 yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down.
From the gun, Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Again, it's Jackson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Jackson up top again. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. You got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
The finish line is in sight. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 16. Plenty to get to. Let's start in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the New England Patriots. And it's the number 3 pick from 2 drafts ago, Drake May. A touchdown pass here from 7 yards out. The Pats get the victory here. They win it by 10. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is Aaron Rodgers. The throw, the catch, and a 39-yard touchdown pass. The Steelers get their 11th win on the year as their great season rolls on. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders taking on the Eagles. And it's the 2,000-yard rusher from a year ago, Saquon Barkley. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. The Eagles get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.